In this video, we're going to be comparing and contrasting two different brands and two different styles of power banks for your iPhone. This one over here is from the brand Kuulaa, and it's a MagSafe battery pack that you'll just pop on the back of your phone. I'll show you that in a second. This one here is from the brand AONIMI here, and this one is going to plug into the lightning port on the bottom of your iPhone. So two different styles for this. Let's get into the differences, but let's start with the similarities. They both have battery life indicators, 4 dots here, and I'll show you as it plugs in. You can see them there. And then of course this one has the same thing. If I'm gonna put it on the back of my phone, you'll be able to see how much charge is left in it in just a second. There you go. So they work very similarly there. They also have roughly the same amount of charge to them. Both of these can charge up at least my iPhone 13 Pro from empty all the way to full, and that's about how much charge they have, roughly equal to them there. So the difference really is how they're used and the bulkiness they're gonna add to your phone here. So this one, you're gonna put on the bottom of your phone and just plug it in. It's gonna add a decent amount of length. Now, I originally thought when I purchased this, it just looks smaller to me, but when you see it in person, it does feel bigger and bulkier. There's a little bit of wiggle down here. Sometimes I worry about it falling out. It never has so far, except when I'm like taking it in and out of my pocket. It's kind of hard to fit this length in your pocket, so keep that in mind too. The other thing I noticed is it does add a bit of bulk to your phone. It isn't just length, but it's also width too, which you wouldn't imagine, but that ends up being the case. And finally, the other thing about using it is there's really nowhere for your pinky to rest. Typically when we're using a phone, your pinky kind of sits on the bottom there, but when you have this there, it kind of makes it uncomfortable. You have to hold it weirdly. So then we switch over to this MagSafe style power bank from Kuulaa. You just pop that on the back there, and it's super slim. So it's actually, using this is thinner. And you wouldn't expect that. It's thinner and doesn't add any length to it. Super easy to hold, super easy to use, doesn't add any weight, and it sticks on there nicely. So even as you're taking it in and out of your pocket, it doesn't slip off there. So overall, it just comes down to which style you prefer. I thought for sure I was gonna prefer this style because I didn't want the added bulk. But this is so slim, so low profile, and this is actually bigger and bulkier than I thought it would be. So overall, if I had to choose one to recommend, it would be this one from Kuulaa. I love that it's wireless. It just pops right on with the MagSafe technology, and it's super low profile. So there you have it. That's my opinion. Yours might be different, but I hope this video helps you kind of compare and contrast these two power banks for your iPhone.